Groove Cafe.
It is a Groove Cafe, and I am Crystal. Thank you for joining us for another amazing conversation. I look forward to these conversations and sharing them with you. I get to learn about my guests, what they're doing, and what they are passionate about. Today, my guest is a banker, an entrepreneur, and a farmer. Now, in banking, he has been involved in the growth of alternative banking channels. Now, we're talking agency banking, online banking, e-commerce, and digital financial technology. Essentially, alternative to traditional banking and payment solutions. Now, he's also a commercial farmer who deals in Matooke under a farmer's SACCOS. And when it comes to entrepreneurship, he is a partner in Salt and Pepper, and that's all about high quality chili flakes and oils. I do have Ernest Twesigyemukama joining me on the Groove Cafe. Hello.
Yes, hello, Crystal. How are you?
I'm good, Ernest. How are you?
I'm great. Just lovely to be here.
It's lovely to have you. Looking very much the part of a banker.
Thank you.
I will say.
We try.
So, what is your average day like? 8 to 5?
Yeah, it's 8 to 5, literally. Basically, I'm up about 6 a.m. A good thing I stay near town, so 7:30, I'm already in
You're
town.
already in the office, huh?
Yeah.
Then
we get to it.
Okay.
Yeah. As I said earlier, I had, as you mentioned earlier, so basically we support alternative banking channels. And as the world has developed with technology, as you're aware, there have been a lot of innovations around that space.
Yeah.
This has pushed most of these traditional banks to look for these, what we call alternative banking channels, to decongest the banking halls and also to be able to reach these financial services closer to people who are geographically disadvantaged. That means you can have an agent in a location where it may not be commercially viable to have a bank.
Have an actual branch.
Yeah. And the cost of doing business is split between the agent and the bank. So, we do that. We do also point of sale services, applications, banking applications. For example, we had a very innovative product in 2022, the star 247 hash. This is Equity Bank we are talking about. That's where I work currently.
Yes.
Which was able to help people to open an account without having to go through the banking hall and
physically you have to be present.
We are just trying to drive innovation around these places to make banking more fit into the digital space.
We are able to have these conversations now, I feel, because maybe in the last 5-10 years, there's been a huge shift.
Yes.
I think more probably in the last 5 years that we have really seen all these different solutions come up.
Absolutely.
In terms of your journey as a banker now, is that what you studied? Is that what you went to school for?
No, but basically I did business administration. I did specialize in finance, which covers banking, which covers reporting, financial reporting. But the beauty of it is that all these are new. These are new areas. So the knowledge is being built while we are living the actual situation.
So it's like it's being written now.
Yeah, it's being written right now. You know how they always say the future is coming? The future is here. We are writing it right now as we move. We learn, we innovate every day. The space is very competitive. It's not only banks that are into those channels.
Yeah.
There are digital financial technology companies operating much smaller and much faster than the traditional bankers. But the challenge is welcome because it drives the innovation and the collaboration around those areas.
Because I don't think you can do much now without collaboration.
It's absolutely important.
Because there was a time where you would have these standalone giants and financial institutions,
Yes, true.
and that was how they operated.
True.
But now you cannot move forward, I think, and that's maybe been such a learning curve.
It has, and the beauty of it is that the banks have not been shy about it. For example, last year we, as Equity Bank, we partnered with the financial Technology Service Providers Association, which is FITSPA.
Okay.
And the space is around, the collaboration is around, being able to experiment with these various products and see how best you can create products that really change how someone experiences banking. If you look at banking now, it's not only about, I think our parents used to have, banking was for paying school fees and then keeping your money and maybe a mortgage. Now, banking is about, it's even almost a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You need to be able to move your money. You need to be able to save your money in the most convenient way. If you have an application, it should be able to send fluidly across all, you should be able to send to another bank, send to telecom, you should be able to withdraw it at any time. You should be, even if you have cash, you should be able to now transfer it to your bank at any time. If you have a target which you want to save for, you should be able to save and track and score yourself. And these applications now can do that. And you say, I had promised to save for a piece of land, which is worth about maybe 40 million.
Yeah.
And I had said I should do that in 2 years. How far have I gone? Am I behind? How can I improve? And if you involve
and you can
that,
easily track
yes,
it.
yes. If you add the exposure of the applications and new innovations in artificial intelligence, you'd be able to track that and even maybe look at your spending habits and identify the exact where the problem is coming from.
I know. Well, they do say knowledge is power.
Yeah.
Some people choose to be ignorant. They're like, I don't want to know. There's certain things I'm not going to touch.
Yes.
But just listening to you, talking about convenience and accessibility.
Yes.
And I think that is also one of the things you said. You should be able to move your money and access your money whenever you need to.
Yes,
and
yes.
there used to be a time you'd have to wait for Monday.
Yes.
Banks to open before you could get cash
and
money to use.
And you still need to plan like 3 hours for it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
To think that now, I mean, there are all these applications that you can immediately move money from your bank account to your mobile phone and then go to an agent and withdraw it or go to a banking agent. It's kind of amazing. It's actually kind of cool, I think.
It's pretty cool, actually. It's really cool. If you've seen how far it can go, it's going to be really cool because you should.
So you think that what's happening now is just we're waiting for what's coming.
Yeah. It's going to be pretty cool if we move into spaces that other countries have moved into, where we still have some issues around regulation of cryptocurrency, and also the knowledge area. But as I said, we are building the knowledge as and while we are here. We still have challenges around card-based transactions. People being able to understand that a card is as good as cash.
Yes, it is.
But all those, I think that will be awareness of the clients and how they get the experience that they will get. If it is a good experience, then you have like 3-4 recommendations.
Yeah.
So that's absolutely important.
I have to say I'm one of those people. I rarely ever have cash on me.
Yes.
Rarely. I find now this may just be me, but I find that I'm much better at my spending. I am more disciplined.
I was at an event recently, and it was like very obvious. This is an event that had an age group of between, let's say, 30 to 37, and literally no one had cash. And there was a problem because I think the organizer hadn't planned for that. So, all of a sudden, people want to pay, and there was no one had money with them. Everyone had maybe, I think I have like 10,000 left, but everyone was willing to pay, but no one had cash. They resolved the problem somehow quickly. I think he decided to use his very number to receive the payments. But looking at that, you should be able to plan even now anything that you're going to do, and you're going to have maybe some sort of collecting money. There's no business you should do right now where your payments options do not involve the available alternatives, be it merchant code, be it point of sale machines, QR codes.
Because you're the one who misses out at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I mean, I've walked into a supermarket and they're like, we don't have
And you're like, sorry, I
And
don't
I'm
have
like,
cash.
okay, I don't have cash, and I walk out again.
Yeah,
And I won't go back
Yeah.
because you didn't help me when it wasn't convenient for me.
I think it's important for all businesses and individuals to adopt these digital channels.
And then the fact that you can even track.
Yeah.
You can track. That's what I like. You're able to go back and see.
And see exactly, yes.
Your payment history,
Yes.
how you're spending your money.
Yes, absolutely. It's very easy. The statements are available on the applications. There are too many ways in which you can really follow up. So I think it's really nice and it's a beautiful space. Watch this space.
Well, and it's clear you're enjoying what you're doing.
Yes, I do.
But I want to know about you growing up. Where were you born and where did you?
I was born in Barra Hospital.
Yeah.
1990. They say it was a beautiful year to be born. I think that's true. Then my mother was a teacher. My dad was a lawyer working in Barra at that time.
Okay.
Shortly after we were born, we moved to Jinja, the industrial city.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's across the country.
Yeah, across the country, literally. It was my dad was in public service, so it was a transfer.
Ah.
So we grew up in Jinja, moved to Kampala around 94. Grew up in Namasuba first. Then Bukoto, we were in Bukoto Estate. I went to school at Kampala Parents for my primary. Then O-level, A-level, here and there.
When people say that, there are juicy stories hidden there.
But I did my S4 at Green Hill and then S6 at Kololo.
You see,
that's what we'll
he's
leave
trying
it
to
at
skip over. I see you.
Yeah,
Okay. So business administration.
Yeah.
Was that the plan originally, or?
No, I was an entrepreneur already.
Oh.
So it just made perfect sense.
How far back does that go?
I was at Green Hill in I was 16. That's 2006. I had something called Code 256. It suffered a natural death, but we were doing merchandise, merchandise that was branded around Kampala and Uganda.
This is at the age of 16.
Yeah, 16, and the market was really good. People were we're doing T-shirts mainly. We had a few wristbands. I think we used to do wristbands for 5K. So we'd sell these on VD, that kind of thing. So the focus was just, one, get a course that will make sense to you. So as a business admin, I said, okay. And indeed, immediately after that, I graduated in 2014. Immediately after that, I started a small business at that time, which grew substantially.
Okay.
We were doing wholesale and retail for fast-moving consumer goods. It was something easy to do. Fast-moving, your average sodas, Renzoris, beers, spirits, things that don't ideally take long shelf life.
Yes.
So that was going well until lockdown. And then I realized I wasn't an essential worker. So there was a change of plan. I had my qualifications. I literally applied over 50 places, I think. So one of them picked me up, and here we are.
And here we are today.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So you said you're a farmer.
Yes.
And this goes back as well.
Yes.
Okay. Now we're talking 16, you're already into business.
Now,
what about the farming angle?
Farming, it was a very long stretch to get there. My parents were already into it, but it was, let's grow Matooke just home to, try to keep the workers, but there was some land available. So the time when the presidential initiative on banana research, they were doing outreaches to try and get as many outgrowers as they could for the factory in Bushenyi. So one of my cousins who is based in the village told me, look here, this thing it's coming and it's literally free. Some of these programs it's information, as you said. Once you have the information, it's up to you. So we did about 3 acres first.
Okay.
Yeah. Which was translating to about 500 holes per acre. Then we've gone on
the banana plants.
Yeah, the banana plantation. So we do very serious Matooke under Buhunga Farmers Circle. I think I need to mention that so they know. Some of them are coming end of this month for the Agriculture Expo.
Okay.
So it's something that is, one, the revenue is not so much, but it gives you satisfaction. One, that you're doing something in the village that helps even other people. And
you're still doing this with your parents as well? And
yeah.
Yes,
We're in the circle. The membership is me, my dad, my mom, a few other farmers, about 16 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what it helps us is the main thing that it helps us is the price, determining the price. If you have 4 or 5 farmers who can do about 700 bunches a week, it's much easier to negotiate the price than you coming with your 70 bunches a week. And I think it's okay. As I said, the revenue may not be much, but when you put in money in the circle, you're able to say maybe at some point, let's all get solar panels, and you'll get them at a cheap cost. The circle will pay. You don't touch your money. If you want to get some water tanks, if you want to get irrigation equipment, it's basically what it's doing. I've not seen the money in my pocket, but at least what it's doing is there, is visible.
I think that's a good way of looking at it, because I think one of the challenges of being a farmer and going into agriculture, especially when people go into it with a business mind, it's like you're going to make money out of it. And nearly everyone I know, unless you're really large scale, it's a matter of consistency and long term. But what you said is fulfilling.
Yes,
so it's also the sense, I think, of community.
Yeah, and even when you leave this place and go to the village, it would really be boring, and like what you do in Kampala is what you do in the village. So you come out, you have your Netflix, so you sit in the compound, you're still watching the same show. Yeah, but if you reach there and there's something, put on a pair of boots, you make yourself busy, try to. And interestingly, these guys doing agriculture in the village, some of them are really doing a good job, a very good job.
Yeah.
If you find people who are into more productive, high-value crops like coffee, people who have experimented with things like tea, people who have tried to put some, dairy, zero grazing, they are really doing a good job in terms of changing their income levels.
I think
it's good.
That's really encouraging as well, because for the longest time, I feel like there's been a change where a lot more young people are now seeing the value in agriculture. I don't know. It's like you said, our parents' generation, they completely saw it.
Yes.
Then there was like this gap.
Yeah, there was
this gap when no one wanted to, and now we're back to people seeing the importance, the value as well.
I think agriculture is really something you need to take very seriously. If you've seen countries that do really good agriculture, I've been going to the expo several times out of interest, and also to see what people are doing in those spaces. If you see people coming from countries like Netherlands, even just Kenya here, there is right now a very hot item called Hass avocado, and it has been basically they started with Kenya. They have built a value chain that has reached up to Uganda. Oh. Yes.
Because I've seen it here, but I didn't know it started in...
It started in Kenya, actually. The people doing it here, majority of them, export straight to Kenyan companies that really have international market. And this is a multi-million dollar industry, the value chain.
Yes, the value chain.
Just avocado. If you now compare that to other items like shea nuts, there's a lot of money as long as you understand, one, the value chain, and if you commit to actually put in the work. As you said, it's not money you're going to make in 2 or 3 years. But in 5, 6 years, if you've done your thing straight, 5, 6, 10, yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah, because I spoke to a lady a few years ago who was she is a psychologist.
Yes.
Yes, she is a psychologist.
Yes.
But she's also into macadamia as
Yes,
well.
macadamia nuts. Yes.
And she was telling me about at least the area and the community and the farmers and
Yes.
and how much money they're making and
Yes.
and how macadamia nuts basically you reap your harvest
Yeah.
for God knows how many years. I was
It's
just like, what? How did I never know about this?
It's something very interesting. Again,
So you have to have the interest, so you keep
the
learning.
interest, and then you do the research initially, and then of course you just start. Because there's you do the research, and you have when you do too much of the research, it may scare you because you're looking at in 1 year, in 2 years, how much do I need? How much will I make? But basically, start. I think it's
Start
very
with what
important.
you have.
With
Start
what
where you are.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of potential in agriculture. Again, with the changing ways in which people do it, it will go very far. It will go very far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all the young people who think it's not, just try it. Just try it. Yeah. Try it if you have some, especially if you have, land resources available. That's a factor of production.
And the funny thing is, a lot of people have land that is just sitting idle. And they're not doing anything with it.
Just try it. Just try something. Find what, especially if there's a network of people doing something similar around you. So if there are coffee farmers around the area, please don't come and plant tea. Find
Because you want to be different.
yes. Find out why people are planting coffee there, and find out how you can join them. It will also it will bridge the knowledge gap very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It sounds like, what you're talking about. You're very passionate about this.
Yeah.
How would someone get in touch with you? How would they hear more from you?
Right now, as I said, because of the 9 to 5, basically I just have people who are helping me out. Okay. But getting in touch with me, I'm on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Ernest Twesigyemukama. I'm on. I also have an email, twesigyernest@gmail.com.
Okay.
.com.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I won't share my mobile.
No. We'll use the other channels.
You know what
not
happened
before.
to Soldier Boy?
Exactly.
Everyone was calling that number.
That number immediately. Let's make sure it's the real number.
We it's better if we get a discussion going first, so I know what you need to understand. Then we can always share mobiles after I've got in touch with someone.
Yeah, because you've touched on so many interesting things.
Yeah.
And I mean, more and more we're talking about our population and how even just the continent, Africa, we're a very young continent, but as a country, we're a very young population.
Yes,
so it's all about, what can young people do without the assumption that they're going to leave school and immediately find a job waiting for them. Because we know now that the world has changed. The landscape is so different.
Absolutely.
So what would your advice be to someone who is probably even in university now or about to go into university or around that stage in life?
Okay. I don't know if I'm qualified to give that advice, but I will.
Your experience qualifies you.
Yes. No, what I'm saying is, a lot of young people nowadays have different things they look up to. Okay.
Good point.
But there are a few things I think which are important in my life that I think could help other people. One, as you said, a job is not a given, but there is plenty of opportunities around agriculture itself, as I said. Then entrepreneurship. This is in areas especially value addition. Okay? I don't believe in the entrepreneurship type of, you say, I'm bringing, let's say something like what? Like I'm bringing something from, let's say, China or Asia, and then selling it here. What I'm asking is, what are people bringing that we can make from here and then send out? there's a dollar economy. Why are we stuck in a shilling? You want to import, you send dollars, then why don't you send something and earn dollars? That brings me to the point that I was trying to tell you. There's something else I'm involved in. It's called salt and pepper.
Yes, salt and pepper.
It's very interesting because how this thing started. There's a friend of mine. He was in Malaysia.
Yes.
For university. So we were at high school together. He was in Malaysia for university. I was here. When he came back, he's called Shiko Kashambo. Very interesting guy. When he came back, he told me something very crazy. He told me that there's salt that's worth $10, like 200 grams of salt.
Okay.
So I said, that's 37,000.
The math is not math.
Yeah. And he said, no, you see, you're used to this 500, but what process, what's the salt? How have you sold it? How is it, the process behind it? How are you marketing it? Organic, So anyways, we started salt and pepper. So the idea was to have, the salt line, but then all sorts of peppers, spices that can be used.
Yeah.
I brought you a sample. You'll check it out. Or you can rather check it out and
Let me have a look. See.
Give a review. I didn't bring salt, but this
is a pepper.
Yeah.
Dried chili oil. Ooh.
Yeah.
See, I'm even opening it. Oh, that smells fantastic.
So the idea behind this, and what I can tell the young people, if we are to go back to the source of that conversation, is we need to replace the things on our shelves, on our supermarket shelves.
With our own locally made products.
Anyone who understands that as a student, I encourage anyone who is in school, have a look at something you like buying in the supermarket. Find out if it's made in Uganda. If it's not, find a way to replace it with a Ugandan product. You can't go wrong.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Ooh, this smells so good.
Oh, thank you.
Spicy and savory, salt and pepper, dried chili oil.
Yeah. We also have the flakes. We have the dry chili flakes. Then we're also doing the hot, what they call it? Pickled pepper. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really? So, like you said, I mean, there's so many options. And especially when you go to see the imported products, let's say even in the spice section. So I get where you're coming from.
Yes.
Like some of the salt and pepper corns. So it's all mixed in there.
Yes.
And then if you look at the price point, you're like, oh my goodness. When you start and go back to the actual salt you use and the peppercorns you use.
There's
like you said,
now there's an interesting
And this
thing.
is so nicely packaged as well.
Yeah, there's an interesting thing we're going to get going also. We want to now really change Chihonde, the rock salt. Yeah, the way they are selling it at 1,000 anyhow in the market.
Anyhow.
That has to change. And it's readily available. It's something we can process into fine salt. It won't be table salt, but it will be salt that can be used in commercial kitchens, and it will be probably a cheaper option.
It makes perfect sense to me because I'm thinking of the pink salt, the pink Himalayan.
Yeah.
I remember when we started buying it, it was really, really cheap.
Yeah.
But now it is so expensive.
Yeah.
Because of how it's been packaged, promoted, marketed.
And if you do the research, you'll know maybe the benefits it has over the normal iodized salt. And
exactly.
That would be
So these are the opportunities you need to look out for. And see how can I fit in that space.
Yes. I think it, even the really big guys we look at, they are doing it already. I'll give you an example. Apart from there are a few millers here, Maganjo, and I'll use the names. Maganjo, I think in Turkey. But there was really still a very big gap that was being filled by the imported wheat.
Yeah.
Until somebody called Mandela came up and said, no, you're going to, and even Posho, you're going to package Posho very well. Now you go in the supermarket, Supreme is everywhere.
It's everywhere. You even find yourself reaching for it without even thinking about it.
Yes, exactly. So I think a lot of people are doing similar things. Import substitution. and value addition in agriculture, because one, it gives you shelf life for some of these products. You'd be very surprised how much we buy these chilies, because people are literally saying, I don't have where to put them.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but when you process, you get a longer shelf life. Yeah, so I think basically that's the take home. Find something that you buy in the supermarket and find a way to replace it from here. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Invaluable advice. Well, Ernest, thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
You've got my mind firing off on all cylinders right now. I feel like I need to go and talk
That's
to people.
good stuff.
Like, you know what? We need to.
I like that. Thank you. That makes me happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for joining me on the show.
Absolutely. Anytime.
You did say we can reach you on LinkedIn.
Yes.
And your email address.
Yeah, that's
as well.
TwesigyErnest@gmail.com.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
and I have good email habits, so don't think you.
So you will respond. Wonderful. And happy belated birthday again.
Thank you.
It's his birthday month.
Yes,
so
thank you.
Happy belated to you.
And to all the Feb babies as well. I know several many wonderful people born in Feb. So
Wow, how is that possible?
yeah.
More things are coming out of the bag, but I'll tell you about them later. No.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. The same one.
Okay.
Same product. Just an extra one.
No, but like you said, it's just really, it looks so beautiful, so attractive, so easy to pick up. Okay,
Yeah.
well, thank you again.
Thank you too.
Groove Cafe.